Hey everyone, this is Coach Mac. For the next few days, we're going to be working on the power position. This is the last position your feet and your body end up in before a shot put or discus throw. And we're going to be specifically focusing today on the weight transfer from your back leg to your front leg. I am a right-handed thrower, so my weight is going to start over my right leg in the back of the circle and be driving towards my left hip at the front of the circle. So when we start from a power position, remember that your back foot is going to be about a half a step forward from your front foot so that when you turn through, you can open your stance. We are going to start from a angled back position here, not quite all the way to 6 o'clock, somewhere between about 4 or 5 o'clock. And then I'm going to try to turn my shoulders to 6 o'clock. This will work whether you're doing discus or whether you're doing shot put. I'm going to keep my hand in a shot put position just so it's a little easier to see on camera. And I'm going to try to drive my back hip up towards the front of the circle while keeping my shoulders reasonably far back. What we're trying to do is have the hips drive and create torque through the torso so that when my shoulders come through, there's this extra tension built up and they can snap forward and get a little bit of extra power. So I've got my toes pointed at about 5 o'clock in a good power position. I've got my shoulders back to 6, and I'm going to drive my hips up to the front. I'm going to slide back just a little bit so we can see here. With my weight on this back leg, I'm going to drive up to the top of my hip. So my left leg is almost straight, but my hips have come up on top of my left foot, starting from back here. It's very common early on for people to just rotate and not move forward. This doesn't bring the power of the back leg. So we want to start back here and drive up onto the top. Now my hips are getting all the way forward. My shoulders are still a little bit farther back. That's called separation. And that's what we're trying to build here. So in the end of a power throw, my hips have come here and all of this tension here will cause my shoulders to snap around at greater speed. But we're really trying to emphasize this hip drive first. So try to keep your shoulders from coming all the way to the front of the circle at 12 o'clock. So I'm keeping my left arm back so that after my hips have cleared, I can still use this for extra rotation to build speed. But the first thing that has to come through to the front of your circle is your hips. That's where the greatest amount of strength in the throw is going to be. So I just did one set of 5 reps there. I would recommend trying to work on sets of 20 or 25. This is not meant to be physically demanding. This is not meant to be a strength building exercise. This is meant to build coordination between your brain and your body so that when you come through this position, your body understands what muscles need to work at what times to transfer that weight. It's about building coordination, not necessarily building strength. I would go with 4 to 5 sets of this today. I would recommend continuing to rep it throughout the week. Like I said, this is one of the most important movements in the entire throw. And so you want to be sure that your body has a nice smooth track that it can progress on as it's going through this motion. And that's all I've got for today. So make sure that you get your drills in, make sure that you're spending time on your core and your plyos, and stay healthy and stay strong out there. And if you can go outside and get a little bit of sunlight today, don't forget to do that as well. Have a good one.